In this video, I'm going to show you some stretching exercises. If you have tight glute muscles or tight hips or tight lower back, these stretches will help loosen up that area. And I'm going to show you some stuff on a block, which you could do at home on a bench. I'm going to show you some stuff with the foam roller. And then this is really for the glutes, hips, and lower back. And also I just kind of threw in there at the end what you can do with a lacrosse ball if you want to, if you're having tight traps, like your traps, your shoulders, you know, your back, you can use the lacrosse ball. It's unbelievable for stretching those out. And if you need help with nutrition or anything like that, losing body fat, building muscle, or you know, you want to know how many macros you should be eating, how many calories you should be eating, check out my programs down below. I have an online video do-it-yourself course that teaches you everything, and also I can work with you one-on-one. And just click the link below if you want to check out those programs. Anyway, let's get to those videos. Okay, here's the first exercise. You can get a block, or you can get a bench, or you can do this on the edge of your bed if you want to. But I do this for when I'm stretching out my glutes, and also it helps me if I have a tight lower back, because your glute muscles are attached to your lower back. If you have tight glutes or hips, you probably will have tight lower back. You just want to bend forward and pull. See how my knee is off the bench too? You can push your knee down. And you want to hold your stretches for at least 18 seconds and try to relax your muscles and count to 18 before you get the full effect. And then I'm stretching the other side here. You have some tendons called the Golgi tendons that, just look that up, and without me going all into anatomy, you need to hold a stretch for at least 18 seconds, which is a fairly long time. So don't just bounce and bend over and get up. You know, stretch. See where I'm touching my butt right there? That glute really stretches out, and you can feel it pulling on your lower back. And I'll show you just from another angle so you can see. Do it again. You want to put your leg like at a 90-degree angle. You can take your other arm and press down on your knee if you want to. When I have a tight lower back, it's amazing how I'll do this. And even though I'm stretching my glutes, I can feel my back loosen up, and it feels really good for my back. A lot of men have tight glutes. One way you know you have tight hips or tight glutes, just sit in a chair and try to fold your legs and do this cross, like what I'm doing right here. Here's an example. Try to sit like this and see if you can put your shin parallel to the ground. And you should be able to do that. If you don't, I mean, you have really tight hips. You should be able to push all the way down. And this is a great exercise, like I said, if you have lower back issues, if you have tight hips. And then I'm going to show you how to do it on the foam roller too. I think I'm going to start out with back though, on foam roller. Watch. This actually cracks my back. It pops my back, my vertebrae. Just like if you were to go to a chiropractor, you can do it yourself here a little bit. And I roll back and forth. And if my back is out of place, it pops back into place and it feels wonderful. You want to get a real hard foam roller. This one has a metal piece inside, so it's not squishy. I had one at home that was kind of squishy, and it's terrible. I mean, it doesn't, it's not firm enough. Oh, and here you can roll your traps out too. If your traps or your behind your shoulder blade, those muscles back there, your rotator cuff stuff, you can really massage those by just like this, your rear delts. Now I'm going to show you how to do the glutes. This is to loosen up the glutes, and you can actually find knots, like literal knots in your glutes. And try to cross your legs right. This is really difficult for me to do. Try to cross your legs and you roll, and all that weight, all my weight is going on my glutes. And whenever I find like a knot that hurts really bad, you know, I'll roll back and forth on it. And also I'll stop and just hold it like I'm doing right here. Just hold it, and it hurts so bad. And then you hold it for a little while and you'll feel it release, and it won't hurt anymore. And just like, you know, if you go to a deep tissue, if you've ever gotten a deep tissue massage, I highly recommend that. Pay for an hour, go to someone that's really good and do a deep tissue massage. It's a little painful, but they'll find knots like this and loosen those up. But you can do this also yourself, like this. I'm doing the left side here, and just kind of roll back and forth. Takes a little practice. And here I'm rolling out my back, just showing you a different angle again. Rolling my lower back. And I like to do these exercises every day before I start my routine. I'll loosen all those areas up. Let me know if you have any questions. You can comment down below, or if you want me to do another type of video to stretch other areas of the body, or if you're having any other injury problems. Here's a little bonus video. See, this is a lacrosse ball I'm showing you on the camera. Lacrosse ball is a lot firmer than a tennis ball, and you can massage all parts of your body. Here I'm massaging my deltoid muscle. I have my bicep. I get bicep tendonitis sometimes. Your bicep tendon is attached into your shoulder, and here I am doing some active movement with it, and I find knots. My shoulders get real tight too. This did not happen until I started turning 40, by the way. And now I'm doing my left side. You can buy a lacrosse ball like at Academy or Dick's Sporting Goods, or just a sports store, wherever you live. And you can find those knots, and you just roll back and forth and work them out. This feels great. And then here I'm going to do my traps, and I'm hitting those rotator cuff muscles and those deeper muscles behind the shoulder blade, the rhomboids, and all those muscles. You just kind of drop the ball down and roll, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out once you start playing around with it. But this ball is great. You can work out. I'm just showing y'all how to massage this part of your upper back. You can do the traps, shoulders, triceps, biceps. It's a wonderful exercise. There's some very, very healing benefits to massaging, especially deep tissue massage. It's actually breaking up, damaged tissue from sore muscles, or if you have an injury, it sends blood to the area. The toxins are released into your bloodstream. Once again, like I said, I highly recommend deep tissue massages. But you have to make sure you find a great person. And that's just a couple of stretching exercises. Hope that helps you guys out. Check out all my programs down below. I have a total body transformation video course, nutrition, meal plans. Check it out down below.